Is there a greater time of the year than the NFL playoffs? I personally don't think so. I love the playoffs so... Wait a second, what was that? Oh, is that a copy of Madden 18? QXW3YTGQKF KGQMF KF9D4 9Y2PZ. Sorry, I just had to give away a copy of Madden on Xbox One. Whoever got that, make sure to let me know in the comment section below. As I was saying, the playoffs, most exciting time of the year. I absolutely love the NFL playoffs. I have my whole life. It's just everything about it is amazing. It's just the atmosphere of the games. I'm trying so hard to get to the Titans like Kansas City game. Things have kind of come up with the fact that that's literally the day I fly back to school. So if the Titans play New England, you better believe I'm going to be in New England. I don't care how much a playoff ticket to New England is, I am going to be there. So it's time to unleash my bracket. I need all you guys, if you're new to the channel, if you guys can do me a big favor, hit subscribe to this channel, drop a like. I don't just do like stuff like this. I do a lot of Madden videos, a lot of different kind of stuff. So make sure to check it out. Well, first matchup, because it's on the top left, and I'm going to be showing you guys this kind of slowly, is the Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Keep in mind, my bracket looks like it was made by a toddler. It's terrible. I don't know how to get a good bracket. Someone needs to like invent something that just makes it easy. Titans and Kansas City. Now, you guys know where my allegiances lie. I'm a diehard Titans fan, through and through. And if I said in the first round, if I did an NFL prediction video, and I said first round, and I said my team's going to lose, that I'm not a good fan. No one should ever have to do that. And I honestly think the Titans are going to win. Titans have a great defense. Their offense, the Jaguars have them locked up. The Jaguars also have a top 3 defense, and the Titans were able to score some points. It was a cold day. I think a lot of people underestimated how cold that day was. Marcus Mariota being like playing in Oregon, being from Hawaii. The guy doesn't really probably play in a lot of cold conditions, especially playing in Tennessee as well. That was a really, really cold day. I think they can beat Kansas City. It would be an upset, obviously, but I have that gut feeling that the Titans are going to go in there and just embarrass them. The Titans, they held the Jags to like nothing on the offensive side of the ball. And the Jags weren't resting stars. So I am going to say the Tennesse Titans are moving on. So they're going to be playing the New England Patriots. And we'll get to that one real soon. Next game, Jacksonville, Buffalo. Now here is where Jacksonville, I just talked about Jacksonville's offense. And I think, Jarrell Casey said it back, I think Blake Bortles is going to choke. Jacksonville has a really, really good defense. Don't get me wrong. Those guys, like Jalen Ramsey and AJ Boye, they don't mess around. They're out there. They lock everybody up. The Titans, I think they completed 2 passes. They obviously completed more, but it seemed like when they would go on offense, I literally sit at the TV and I'd be like this. I'd be like, okay, how far can Brett Kern punt this? I was like, how much can Brett Kern strand them? And that was on first down. And I was thinking, maybe they should just start punting on second down. Eventually, they kind of figured it out. But I think Jacksonville's defense is studly, but do I think their offense is amazing? Fournette is obviously really, really good, but Buffalo has been kind of coming on strong. I got a gut feeling. And sometimes in playoff brackets, you got to go with your gut feeling. I think Jacksonville's going to choke. I think it's their first year in the playoffs in forever. Obviously, Buffalo is in the exact same situation. Buffalo has the longest drought of any team. Now, when you have the longest drought of any team, you better believe they're coming in hot. That whole city is about to be electric. There's people who were, when they were born, when they're 15, they're 30, they haven't seen a playoff game. Those guys are going to be going to the game. It's going to be electric. Buffalo's going to win that game. Now, I'm going to finish the whole AFC before I even touch the NFC, because I'm more of an AFC guy. I know more. But the NFC, we'll get to that eventually. Then we have Tennessee, New England. Now, my allegiances to Tennessee are really, really good. But they're not more than my brain. I'll always go with my brain rather than my allegiance. I would love to go to that game. I think there's like a potential chance. I'm saying if Tom Brady got hurt, we could get some lucky breaks. But New England in the playoffs, Titans first time in the playoffs in a long time, especially how they looked against Jacksonville. I got to go with the Patriots. Tom Brady is just a different animal than anyone else. He's just unbelievable. Bill Belichick in the playoffs is studly. I really, really think the Titans will, and I don't think it'll be a blowout. I don't think it's going to be like if the Titans do make it, I think everyone's going to say it's going to be a complete blowout. I don't think it'll be that way, but I do think that New England will end up winning that game. Kind of sucks as a Titans fan to even have to like say that on camera, but it's the sad truth. New England will probably win, but if the Titans win, man, I'm buying a lottery ticket. I'm going to the Super Bowl. If the Titans are in the Super Bowl, I'm going to be sitting row 2 there, and I'm going to be cheering. I'm going to be high-fiving Marcus. No, I'll be row 1. Row 2, I'll be having to reach, so it'll have to be row 1. Then we go to Pittsburgh, Buffalo. Now, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, do I think Buffalo can beat Pittsburgh? No, I don't. Here's why. Pittsburgh, to me, is a really, really good team. I have a lot of confidence in Pittsburgh to go, and you guys will see, like, later, I just have a lot of confidence in Pittsburgh. I think they're going to be too much for Buffalo to handle. I think Buffalo, if they come in off that high against Jacksonville, they'll be so pumped up. They'll be relieved. They'll be like, okay, we got our playoff win. See you guys in 15 years. We can go get another one. But I think Pittsburgh is going to go through there So that'll be Pittsburgh, New England. Now, this is where I'm going to get those. There's a million New England fans. There's everyone. You look left. They say if you're standing in a room with 3 people, 2 of them are New England Patriots fans. One of them is a Titans fan or a Browns fan. That's pretty much how it works, or not a Titans. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I think Pittsburgh's going to win this game. Do I think New England is a great team? Yes, I do. I think Pittsburgh is so athletically gifted. They have so much talent. I just think it's their year to go and make a run and make it to the Super Bowl. So I personally think Pittsburgh's going to make it to the Super Bowl. I was watching Jerome Bettis of Football Life. I'm inspired. I'm not a Pittsburgh fan. I just feel I had that. You always go with your gut, because if I were to sit on here and not go with my gut and then I ended up being wrong based on that, I would be so mad at myself. It wouldn't even be funny. I am going to say Pittsburgh moves on to the Super Bowl. Now, we got to switch to the other side, the NFC. Don't watch a lot of NFC games. I really don't. New Orleans and Carolina. This one, you know what? New Orleans, they don't really wow me. They got Kamara. They're a good team. Don't get me wrong. I'm going upset city on this one. I'm going the Carolina Panthers. I just think the Panthers are going to go in there, beat them. The Panthers got embarrassed a couple years ago in the playoffs, and I know they haven't had like an amazing regular season because they're in the wild card. They haven't been crazy, but I do think they're going to win that game and move on to play against Philadelphia. Now, going down, I see the LA Rams and Atlanta. LA Rams, in my opinion, might just be the best team in the league. I think they're so talented. I love their new young coach. I know a lot of people were really, really upset when they hired him, but to me, I was like, yo, this dude seems like he knows what he's doing. And sometimes hiring the non-ex-football player who actually, like, not saying those football guys who played football who don't know what they're doing, but hiring like an ex-football player can sometimes, no, a non-ex-football player, someone who just knows. Actually, did he play? I don't think he played in the NFL. I really don't. But I think the LA Rams. Jared Goff, really, really composed. I like his style. I like his swagger. I think he's a good player. And Atlanta, they made it to the playoffs, but do I think they're going to get past the Rams? They're going to have trouble, but the Rams means that they haven't been in so long. It could be a struggle. I think it'll be definitely a close game, but I think the Rams are going to come on top. Then I got Carolina, Philadelphia. This is my stone cold lead pipe, stupid pick, I don't even know, of the day. I'm going with the Carolina Panthers. Now, you're probably looking at me like, Brett, I used to like you, Brett. That's probably what you're thinking. 3 minutes ago, Brett, I liked you, man. You said the Rams. You went with all the good picks. You were a cool guy. Now I lost all respect for you, and I understand. Tim, if your name's Tim, I'm looking at you right now if you're thinking that. I know I might sound crazy, but if this happens, Tim, I want you to send me a letter saying I'm sorry in handwriting. And I want it sent to me with a stamp from wherever you're from and just handwritten, I'm sorry, Brett, I was wrong. Thank you, Tim. That was just, I wanted to address that to you. First of all, Carolina, I think they're going to win that game. No, I don't have 13 reasons why. Or 15 reasons why. I didn't even mean to reference a Netflix show there. I just said 13, and it just happened to be a Netflix show. It happens. Who hasn't done that? Carolina is going to move on. It's going to be, in my mind, yeah, they're going to dark horse it all the way to the conference. LA Rams, Minnesota. Here's where Minnesota's good. I said earlier my confidence in LA Rams. I'm not going to ramble too much. LA Rams are going to move on in that game. It's going to be LA Rams, Carolina. Now, in here, I think Carolina, they're going to be outmatched. I think the LA Rams are going to win that game. I didn't want to touch on those too much because I feel like I already kind of explained my allegiances. Now, we have the Super Bowl. Played in Minnesota. Obviously, the thought of playing in Minnesota might have driven them to try and get there from Minnesota. But you know what, Minnesota? You can sit back there. You had a good season. See you guys next year. Case Keenum, Adam Thielen, I love you guys. But it's just not your year. Now, LA Rams, Carolina, LA Rams. So it's Pittsburgh, LA in the Super Bowl. Now, this is where it gets tough. When you're about to predict a Super Bowl, you can do one of two things. You can just say, I'm picking this team sucks, but like once you've gotten this far in the bracket, these are all hypotheticals anyways, then I'm pretty much battling one stupid NFC prediction versus one dumb AFC prediction. Pittsburgh, LA Rams, I think it's going to come out firing. I think LA is going to score, but I think Pittsburgh is going to come back, score 38 points in the third quarter, to win and be the Super Bowl champs. We're going to see Big Ben hold up. I think it's Le'Veon Bell's time to win a Super Bowl. I think it's Antonio Brown's turn to win a Super Bowl. And I genuinely think that that's what's going to happen. So this is where you guys come in. Because you guys already hit subscribe to the channel. You already turned your notifications on. I know that already. That goes without saying. I trust you, Jeff and Rosie. You guys watching, I know you guys did it. That was weird. So I think Pittsburgh is going to win. That's pretty much all I got to say for the video. If you guys do this, make sure to drop a like down below. Also, in terms of like the Titans playoff game, as I was saying before, in case this is why you guys are like, if you're curious about that, the reason that I might not be able to go to the Titans KC game is because I'm flying home for school at that same time. I go to school on the opposite side of the country, so I have a flight. I'm getting like the flight off. They're offering me a refund of like half. Plus, Kansas City is a 13-hour flight from where I'm from, just because there's no direct flight. So it'd be like a super long flight to get there. I really, really want to go with RBT. We're trying to figure things out. I might be able to go, but either way, like New England is playing at home in that next game. I'm going to start looking at tickets for that to fly down to go to a Patriots game. I think that would be sick no matter who they play, seeing a Patriots game, but I know those tickets have to be out of this world, so I'm going to look into that. Thank you guys all so much for watching. A big God bless to each and every one of you. It's a new year. Follow your guys' dreams. Do your thing, man. You guys are all capable of so much. Sorry for this bracket that looked like I said, a toddler made it, but it's really all I had to work with. Yeah, once again, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.